ساتوی پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور ساتوی پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا
Hello and good evening everyone. Today is Wednesday, February 26, 2025. I'm Suleiman Talash and you're watching RTA News. Let's dive into news updates from the country and beyond. Hafiz Mansoor Ahmad Hamza, the spokesman for the Ministry of Education, said that the ministry signed cooperation agreements with 24 ministries and agencies today to promote literacy. According to the spokesperson for the ministry, these agreements will help expand literacy courses, provide facilities, and increase educational opportunities for uneducated individuals. Mullah Khairullah Khairkhwa, the Minister of Information and Culture, met with Japanese Ambassador Takayushi Kuromaya. The Japanese ambassador shared information about the projects that Japan is implementing in Afghanistan. Both sides also emphasized the development of cultural relations. Let's see more in this report. The Minister of Information and Culture met with Takayushi Kuromaya, the Japanese ambassador to Kabul. Deputy Minister of Arts and Culture, Maulavi Atiqullah Zizi, also attended this meeting. In the beginning, Mr. Kuromaya shared information about the projects that Japan is implementing in Afghanistan.
In this meeting, the Ambassador of Japan, Takayushi Kuromaya, provided information about the cooperation and assistance that Japan is currently offering in Afghanistan. He also shared details about Japan's recent contribution of $6 million to returned refugees, which had been signed recently.
The Japanese ambassador presented a report on the 6-member delegation, which included the director of the National Museum, who had visited Japan a few days ago at the official invitation of the Sasakawa Foundation.
The Ambassador of Japan and the Minister of Information and Culture, Mullah Khairullah Khairkhwa, discussed the recent visit of a 6-member delegation to Japan. The Ambassador mentioned that this delegation, which included the Director of the National Museum of Afghanistan, visited the Cultural Heritage Research Institute and the Tokyo Cultural Heritage Agency.
The Minister of Information and Culture, Mullah Khairullah Khairkhwa, said that relations between Afghanistan and Japan have been historically positive.
The Minister of Information and Culture, Mullah Khairullah Khairkhwa, described Afghanistan's relationship with Japan as being based on honesty and trust. He also highlighted that Japan's efforts in preserving the country's cultural heritage are of great importance.
Both sides emphasized the further strengthening of relations in the cultural sector. The Afghan Red Crescent Society provided health services to 6,694 people in various areas of Gunnar province last month. The society says that these services include distributing medicine, treating the wounded, vaccinating women and children, and providing health consultation to malnourished women and children. The Afghan Post and the General Directorate of Passports have started delivering passports to homes in Kabul city under a joint agreement. Officials of these institutions say that they have started this process to provide convenience to the people and distribute passports quickly and systematically. We have more in this report.
According to the latest agreement between the Afghan Post and the General Directorate of Passports, passports will be delivered to the homes, shops, and offices of the applicants in exchange for a fixed fee. Officials of the aforementioned Emirate companies insist that they are fulfilling this responsibility properly.
We had already started house-to-house services, and they were progressing in a standard way, but we didn't highlight the media aspect of it. Now, with this signing with the Passport Directorate, moving forward, any citizen will be able to request their passport from home, and we will deliver it to them.
Similarly, officials of the General Directorate of Passports assured that Afghan Post of all-round cooperation in this regard and add that all technical problems in this issue of passports have been resolved and compatriots can receive their passports in a short time.
د تیرو نظامونو نه تر اوسه پورې
Compared to previous regimes, the current capacity for printing passports has increased by around 4 or 5%. We have strengthened our capacity and trained our staff to such a level that if someone requests us to print 30,000 passports in one day, we can do it, inshallah. We have also acquired the necessary technical equipment to achieve this.
Officials of the Passport Directorate say that the capacity of their staff has increased compared to the past, and with the creation of many facilities, citizens can obtain their passports in one day.
Mullah Nuruddin Turabi, head of the National Disaster Management Authority, met with the head of the Kurdish Aid Institute and signed 3 cooperation agreements worth more than $2 million. According to the agreement, the organization will distribute cash and non-cash assistance to more than 11,000 needy families in Herat and Takhar provinces. The construction of roads in 12 districts of Balkh province has begun for 5.5 million Afghans from the development budget of the Mazar-e-Sharif municipality. Maulavi Muhammad Nasim Abed, the deputy mayor of Mazar-e-Sharif city, said that the project will include the construction of damaged sections of the city's roads, which will improve the quality of roads and prevent traffic accidents. The construction of a 5-kilometer road in Alishang district of Laghman province worth 2.5 million Afghanis has started through the Rural Rehabilitation and Development Department of the province. According to local officials, dozens of workers have been provided with job opportunities during the project, and with its completion, the transportation problems of residents will be solved. Officials from the Logar Provincial Transport Department say that they have collected nearly 11 million Afghanis in revenue in the past 11 months of this year. The department's Director General Maulavi Muhammad Umar Rohani said that this revenue was collected through 2 ports and 2 transport stations in the land transport sector and transferred to the state treasury. He added that work is currently underway to prepare land for the construction of a terminal, monitor the implementation of rents for existing stations, build a cargo station, and organize passenger vehicle stations for Charkh district and Paktia province. And that's all for tonight. Thank you so much for staying with us. Have a good night.
ساتوی پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور ساتوی پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا